3:22. Good morning. Hi, everybody. Hi, Marianne. Hi, Denise. Hi, York. Hi, Renee. Good morning. Okay. Boy. I'm happy to report that Astro let me sleep through the night. That was a miracle. Sleep is everything. All right, lesson 322. I can give up, but what was never real. I sacrifice illusions, nothing more. And as illusions go, I find the gifts illusions tried to hide, awaiting me in shining welcome and in readiness to give God's ancient message to me. His memory abides in every gift that I receive of him, and every dream serves only to conceal the self which is God's only Son, the likeness of him, the Holy One, who still abides in him forever as he still abides in me. And here's the prayer. Father, to you all sacrifice remains forever, inconceivable. And so I cannot sacrifice except in dreams. As you created me, I can give up nothing you gave me. What you did not give has no reality. What loss can I anticipate except the loss of fear and the return of love into my mind? Beautiful. Thank you for my good morning messages. Hi, Marianne. Good to see you, my love. Bonjour, monsieur. Hope you're having fun in France. Okay. Okay, let me bring Magdalene through. Oops. I go live on Facebook. Forgot about that part. That's 3:22. Gorgeous. I can give up what was never real. That's true. The way the ego does its best to hang on. God bless its little soul. Now we are live on Facebook. Lesson 3:22. I can give up, but what was never real. Now we bring through Magdalene. Greetings, beloved. There is always a moment when you can choose between what is real and that which is unreal. It is the use of will. It is the use of free will to choose and say, I will listen to this voice for madness, this voice for fear, this voice for anger, for regret, for guilt, for shame. Or I can choose something that allows me to experience peace, that allows me to experience divinity, that allows me to experience the truth of creation, the nation that comes from source, Indeed, whatever it is you think, you have manifested as real. And you will have a tendency to believe that the drama and the strain and the pain and the guilt, everything that goes with it, is what's real. But truly, beloveds, that is the dream, that is the illusion. What is real is so pure, so honorable, so loving. And when you taste it, you say, how could I possibly have believed in anything else? And you allow yourself to remember. And it is indeed a process of that. So the next time that you find yourself embroiled in a situation where you are sure that you know, one moment, beloved, when you are so sure that you know the outcome, when you are so sure that you know the players, you know how they will respond and you know what they will say, look within, beloveds, and see what are the beliefs that you have cultivated. What are the thoughts? What are the concepts and what are the feelings that you hold on to that have become habitual for you? You know that when you make this statement to your husband, he will always respond in such a way, and you are just sure that he will be that way always. And voila, abracadabra, he is. You are sure that if you say this to your wife, to your children, that they will respond in such a way that they have no capacity to change or transform. Beloveds, if you believe that of them, then you must also believe that of you, which means that you are stuck the way that you are. And this is the farthest thing from the truth. Transformation is available to each being, the metamorphosis that takes one from the caterpillar to the butterfly, by being willing to go in and feel what it is that has not wanted to be felt before. And you may use joking and you may use laughter to defer you from the feelings that seemingly caused you pain and angst. But the reason that they feel painful to you, beloveds, is because you've held on to them. You said this was too much, too fast, too soon, too painful, too egregious. And all it is a tiny little container of energy that you've held on to for so long that it is petrified. And you are sure and certain that something is a certain way. And beloved, all you need to do is release all of that. It is like a weight that is lifted off of your shoulders as if Atlas has shrugged. There's no longer the need for Sisyphus to try and roll the boulder up the hill. All of these allegories, beloveds, are the egoic structure, the aspect of the mind that always wants to say, but this is the way that it is, and this is the way it shall always be, and I am right about this, and he or she or they are wrong about that. And all you need to do, beloved, is allow yourself to be willing to not know. The next time you interact with someone that you are sure that you know who they are, be willing to not know. Be willing to be unsure of everything that you have been certain of your entire life. And be willing, beloveds, to allow it to play out in the field of God's reality. Let the truth be revealed, not the truth that you have known and held on to steadfastly and have believed for so long that you have turned it into stone. Truly be willing to not know, beloveds. Be willing to not know who it is that stands before you. Be willing to not know what your beliefs are. Be willing to not know what it is that you have considered to be real. And allow yourself instead to find that the reality of you is far vaster, far more loving, far more tender, far stronger than you have ever given yourself credit for. There is a strength that abides within you, beloveds. It has been granted to you by your Christed consciousness. So allow yourself to step into that dimension, that reality, and release all of the false self. The self that has worried, the self that has longed, the self that has desired, the self that has feared. When you lead with love, beloveds, when you allow yourself to remember that only love is real, you are once again taken to the realms of creation. That is creation with a mighty purpose, and that purpose is to remind you and all others that only love is real. You have evidence, mountains of evidence as to why this is not true. But allow yourself, beloveds, to come to the truth of you, the truth that is true always. Source and I are one. For Source has created you with the very breath of life that imbues you with miracles and creativity beyond your imaginations, beloveds. Seek within, and that you shall find. It is a journey worth every moment. So go with my blessings, beloveds. Peace be with you always, and I will speak with you again. Thanks, everybody.